Hi, welcome back to Valley News Live. We're taking a look up in Devil's Lake, where we're still seeing mostly clear skies, though there's a little bit more in the way of clouds for folks up there. But here in Fargo, it's still pretty warm. 44 degrees, dealing with those sunny skies here as well. It feels like 40 thanks to those winds out of the north-northwest at 8 miles an hour, meaning that cold front has passed us. Now, just one day of warm temperatures has caused quite a lot of melting. Now, this is what it looked like yesterday on the visible satellite, and this is what it looks like today. Much smaller, particularly for folks off into the east where that snow was not quite as deep, but even in those deeper areas, we saw a lot of melting yesterday. Now, those winds blowing out of the north for most, thanks to that cold front that moved through, and in the south, not quite there yet. That's why those winds are out of the southwest down there. Look at the satellite and radar. Things are clear off to the east and a bit cloudier out to the west. We're going to see those clouds move in as we move later on into the afternoon. And those temperatures much colder out to the west, some 40s and even some 30s. Oaks there at 39 degrees, while in the east, temperatures in the 50s or even 60s. Alexandria at 62 degrees. Zooming out a little bit, it doesn't take much to find some 80s on the board. Mitchell at 81 degrees, Minneapolis in the upper 70s along with Sioux Falls. So that snowpack really doing its job to keep us cool. We're not far off from those warm temperatures. But as we continue through the remainder of the afternoon, we're going to see those clouds continuing to build and some light rain entering for folks in the north. Those temperatures, though, will reach up to into the 50s for a lot of the area in the east, including here in Fargo. Out west, it will continue to be a little bit cooler. Now, as we continue overnight, we're going to see that rain pick up just a little bit. We could see some thunder with that and even some mixed precipitation, particularly well out to our west, where we see some snow and some mixed precip. Now, as we move into the early morning hours, here we are about 4:30. That rain will pick up quite a bit. More chances of thunder at that time. And as we move into the morning, we'll still see that rain hovering for folks up in the north, while it becomes a bit more widespread in the south. Temperatures at that time near 40 degrees for most of us. And as we move through the morning, that rain will become much more widespread, still relatively scattered, but most people will have a chance to see some rain at some point tomorrow. Now, by lunchtime, that rain will be making its way off to the east, those winds out of the northeast as well. And by evening, we'll see most of the area wrapping up with that rain, that first wave of rain, before another one starts to form out to the west. And that will bring some more thunder into the picture for folks in the south as we start getting ready for bed. Again, tomorrow temperatures will be fairly warm, waking up near 40. And by the afternoon, much of us will be in the 40s or even some 60s even out to the east. Here in Fargo, we'll start the day around 40 degrees, work our way up to just near 50 degrees before we start dipping off after sunset. Now, we do have that rain coming up to end the week, but the weekend looks pretty nice. Temperatures in the low to mid 40s, so a little chilly, but that's nothing compared to what we're used to right now. And then those temperatures bounce right back up into the 50s as we look into next week.
Yeah, it looks pretty exciting. Hopefully the rain will just hold out in the next few weeks because we got enough going on.
Yeah, we don't need any more water.
Yeah, for sure.